Leslie. Leslie Station. Transfer for GO Transit. Doors will open on the left. Line 4 to Don Mill.
Hey, what's up guys? Alex here at Leslie subway station on line 4 Sheppard, and we're continuing our series of exploring some of our most appealing subway stations. And yeah, this is what we're going to be doing in this episode, checking out Leslie Station. So this is the third station I have visited during this series on line 4. As you guys know, line 4 has a little bit of a complicated history with planning and so forth, but we're going to be checking out the minimalistic design of the Leslie Station here. So we're here at the very eastern end of the platform, and this, like most of the stations on line 4, this station was designed to have 6 cars, but of course currently they use 4 cars. But in the event that the line does ever get extended, of course they could just knock down these walls here. So let's start off here by checking out, again, on both walls here. I'm not sure how many people, probably about like 13,000 of them. They actually wrote Sheppard and Leslie onto 17,000 ceramic square tiles here, again, to reflect the local community. It's a little bit interesting, and there's a lot of different handwriting here for the, of course, the public art of the station. Let's check out the eastern exit. And this station serves about 4,000 people daily. This is nothing compared to Bizarian Station, which we already checked out on this series. There's a skylight. And like most line 4 stations, this one was built using the cut and cover method. This station is very shallow, so we only have to go 1 level to get to the street. There's one problem I have with this station, the fact that it's so overbuilt. And I think that's the term I forgot to use while I was exploring the line 5 stations, which actually can be similar to this, right? Because again, they built a light rail that pretty much should have been a subway, and all the stations are deep underground. But no, this is not line 5. All right, so this brings us over here to the southwest corner of Leslie Street and Sheppard Avenue East. There's the North York General Hospital. It's a short walk, but of course, older people or those with disabilities can always make use of the infrequent buses that pass through here. Ironically, I was at this station yesterday because I was doing a video on the 51 Leslie, and I took the eastbound train from here over to the last stop, Don Mill Station. And now let's go back down to the platform. Like I said, line 4 is very underrated, but bottom line is it should have been extended 20 years ago. But yeah, again, 17,000 square tiles with the Sheppard and Leslie name written by members of the community. Now I'm going to catch the 151 Leslie North bus. We still have 2 more parts of the station to check out, even though there's You know, it's like nothing special. Give me a second here. Sorry, I was just responding to a text message. Here comes the eastbound train. The trains run every 4 minutes. Well, actually, no, 5 or 6 minutes, but it felt like 4 of that. I'm going to check out its very empty mezzanine level. There's 3 entrances to the station. The one we just checked out behind me. And then there's one off Sheppard Avenue East. Walls are nothing special. Looks like there were earlier leaks here. Yeah. Even though this station is over 23 years old, it's already seeing a bit of water damage. Seven minutes for the next train. This station is also located near the Oriole GO station on the Richmond Hill line. It's only a 500-meter walk south of the station, so you have to exit through the bus terminal. So there's the exit to Sheppard Avenue East. Oh yeah, more of the same square tiles can be found here. Also, you can also catch a free shuttle bus to the IKEA, which is literally nearby. And also, new development has been built in recent years. Yeah, for a subway station that doesn't see a lot of ridership, this station is eerily overbuilt. It really is. Like, look at all this freaking space here. Not needed. Very similar to, again, like I said, very similar to line 5. So you can catch 2 buses here. The 51 Leslie, which is the route I took yesterday, goes to Donland Station. And then this would be the 151 Leslie North bus. Recently, the original 51 was split in half to improve reliability, which I'm in support of. Because I found the original 51 to be very long. And also, there was a space to have the 115 Silver Hills rerouted here, which would have made a lot more sense, given that, you know, this station's not even that far from where the 115 ends in the Silver Hills district, but that never materialized. Nice view looking to the east. That's at the Domino's and Sheppard area, the Henry Farm neighborhood, all these fairly new condos. This will be my cherry. I'm not sure when the bus departs, but probably in the next 3 minutes or so. So let's get a thumbnail for my next video. And let's quickly head back inside. I'm not sure what they're doing here. So if you want to catch the GO train at Oriole Station, again, there's the train line there. Again, you'll have to exit through here, then walk down Old Leslie Street to Esther Shiner, and it's across the street. So it's not really a good pedestrian-friendly route, but there were plans to move the station a bit north to directly connect with the subway station. On the positive side, now there's 2 buses that can actually take you to the Norfolk General Hospital if you don't want to contend with the winter weather, icy sidewalks, which long gone now, because tomorrow is the first day of spring as I'm recording this. And also it's going to be a lot faster than having to walk, because again, we're in a suburban area. You have to cross like 1 or 2 busy stroads Nobody wants to deal with that. I'm not sure how often the shuttle bus comes, but I remember before COVID, it used to pick you up here, and then it'll bring you over to the IKEA. And that IKEA, I used to go there all the time. It's my childhood location. I haven't been there in over a year now, which is crazy. So yeah, guys, that is Leslie Station. So take care. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I'll see you guys on my next one. Take care. Adios and peace out. Bye-bye.